The image of artificial intelligence in pop culture is almost cliche at this point. Man creates a machine that can think on its own. Machine turns on man. Well, more than 1,000 industry researchers and specialists have signed an open letter warning that there is a much more likely problem ahead, an AI arms race. Countries weaponizing the technology for high-tech combat. Stephen Hawking, Noam Chomsky, and Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak are among the signers. A leading force behind the letter is Stuart Russell. He's one of the most prominent researchers in the field of artificial intelligence. I asked him to explain how the autonomous weapons the letter warns against are different from drones.
So a drone is a remotely piloted vehicle. There's a human who is steering it and looking through its camera. The human decides what's a target and whether to release the missile. So an autonomous weapon would be something that's doing all that itself. It's deciding where to go, it's deciding what's a target, and it's deciding who to kill.
And in this letter, it says this technology is not decades away, it's years away. In fact, can you give us an example of where it's being used right now?
So there are sentry robots in Korea in the demilitarized zone. And those sentry robots can spot and track a human being for a distance of 2 miles and can very accurately kill that person with a high-powered rifle. Right now, that machine has 2 modes. In one, it has to first get human permission to go ahead and kill the person. But if you flip a switch, then it's in automatic mode and it'll do it by itself.
There's an argument here. People have said that essentially this is a way of reducing casualties or having more precise efforts in combat. And it sounds like from your letter that you scientists don't believe that will be the case.
So I think there's really 2 arguments. One is an engineering argument. Can we make AI weapons that are better than human soldiers at deciding what's a legitimate target? The other point is that even if we do succeed in making these systems more accurate, the problem is that once you have an arms race, then you have millions or even billions of these devices available at very low cost to anyone who wants to buy them.